Because just so bougie. I don't like the sun. I don't like the sun on my face. I am back. I'm back, guys. Like I never left. I know it's been a while. I've been away for a bit, and honestly, life had me on a chokehold. I felt I was gonna die, but I didn't die. I'm still here. Alhamdulillah for that. I don't know why I'm smiling too much. I feel like I'm so happy to be in front of the camera again. Anyways, guys, so where have I been? I've been busy with school. Like, this is peak period at work too, and they're really getting their buck out of my body. Like, every sweat is accounted for. Every penny they're paying me is accounted for. Because work lately has been very busy, but alhamdulillah for everything. And yeah, life has been lifing as well. Things coming up here and there. So I've just been very busy, but I'm very happy to be back on camera. So, you know what? I was thinking, was it yesterday, that I never really sat down to do a proper, this is me, this is I, who is Aisha kind of video. I just literally took the camera and I started recording. Wow. No introduction, nothing. But I'm glad I did that. Honestly, I'm glad I did that, because if I waited till I was able to come up with a proper introduction and something to say, I never would have started this channel. I mean, I'm happy with how it is right now. I'm happy with the stage I've gotten to so far. It's been just over a month, and I'm very happy with the number of videos I've been able to put out. If someone had told my last month's self that I would have been able to stay consistent, honestly, I would deny it, because I'm not really much of a social media person, and honestly, recording and all that is very new to me. So alhamdulillah. But I am rebranding. I am learning so much about creating content. I'm learning so much about how I want to present the information I want to present to you guys. Like, I have a lot to say, I have a lot to share, and I know you guys would enjoy it. Anyways, today's video, I'll mostly be talking about myself. Like, I got ChatGPT to ask me some questions, and I'll be reading the questions and answering them, because I feel like it's much more interesting compared to a general just sit down and talk about myself with autobiography. I'm just saying, oh, I did this and I did that. It's not that fun. You won't get to know me that way. So I got ChatGPT to come up with a few questions, and I would answer those questions as I do my skincare. So let's go. All right, so let's get the products that I will use this morning. My drunken elephant, my Olen. You know what? I don't think I've ever pronounced this thing correctly. Olen Erickson, and cream, because we stay moisturized over here. And then my sunscreen. I'm thinking of using this Nivea sunscreen today, the Nivea Super Water 50 gel. And then I'm going to use this Glow Recipe niacinamide hue drops. That's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing. Actually, my Pure Yang toner. What else for my morning routine? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. My snail mucin. I'll be using my snail mucin as well. And this is everything for my morning routine. Alrighty, let's start my skincare. I'll start reading questions that ChatGPT created for me, and hopefully they are interesting and full questions. So let's read the very first question that ChatGPT came up with. What does "with love, Aisha" mean to you? This channel, I feel like this channel means a lot. Firstly, I'm somebody that has a lot to share, and I do a lot. I'm very creative, and variety is the spice of my life. In my routines, down to what I eat, down to the things I say. I think I say the randomest shit, not stupid shit though. I think I say the randomest things at times. I have a lot to say, a lot to do, and I feel like this channel is a space for me to share it with the world, not just with my family, because I've always been sharing with my family and my friends. Their phone storage is full with me doing crazy stuff, me styling my cloth, me making food, and they're just like, you know what, Aisha, it's time for the world to see what you have to offer, you know? And that's why I'm here. With Love Aisha means a lot to me, and I hope with time it's going to be a space for you to just relax, chill, and follow a normal person on their everyday journey, everyday life. It's just normal routine, but I think I'd like to do things differently. So you'll be able to gain a few things from me here and there, tips and tricks on just living life normally. If someone is meeting you through this video, what should they know first? I think the very first thing you should know is Aisha is a very dynamic person. Like today I am this, tomorrow I am that. I can be anything and everything I want to be. I'm very creative. I have a lot to say, a lot to do, a lot to share. And this video, or if you're meeting me for the very first time through this video, you're meeting a fun, dynamic person. I have multiple personalities in no, not what you're thinking. I'm basically very interesting, if I may say so myself. I mean, I feel like sometimes it feels weird saying you're interesting or giving yourself compliments, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I think I'm an interesting person, right? You agree with me? Correct. All right. Let me start with my toner. I'm going to be using the Pure Yang You toner today. It's my tested and trusted toner. I've used it for how long? Months, years actually, and I'm still using it. It's very simple, very hydrating, no nonsense. It's just straightforward, and I love it for that reason. Now, what's the next question? What is one thing you want your channel to feel like? Is it weird to say I want my channel to feel like home? In the sense that I want my channel to be very, very homely, very simple, not too much ceremony. It's just me. It's Aisha. That's why I said we love Aisha. All you're seeing here is just Aisha in her entire English. It's just Aisha. So Aisha cooking, Aisha showing you what she does to her room, Aisha going to work, Aisha showing you new recipes, Aisha just being Aisha. Like for real, Aisha just being Aisha. And this channel is not to make you feel like you want to be Aisha, because you can never be. That's just the honest truth. You can never be me. You are you, I am me. It's to inspire you to pick the things that you think you like about my routine, like about me as a person, or like about what I cook, and to get inspired by it. You see me cook something. Oh, I cooked mung beans mixed with ground chicken. You have ground chicken at home. You don't have mung beans, but you have, let's say, regular beans. You get inspired and you make something out of what you have. I think that's what this channel. That's what I want this channel to feel like. All right, so I'm going to use my serum. I'm going to use the Drunken Elephant serum, and I've been loving it so far. It's a vitamin C serum, and it's very gentle, and I love it. It's been brightening. I noticed that the dark hyperpigmentation on the side of my cheek, it's really fading very fast, and I think it's this. Also, somebody asked me at work yesterday, oh, are you using concealer? I didn't even use makeup to work. I'm like, no, I'm not using concealer. She's like, why is your under eye bright and it looks like you concealed it? I'm like, girl, the only thing I did is I did my skincare. Do your skincare if you want to be like me. Okay, so I'm going to use my vitamin C serum. Okay, next question is, what is one boundary you have with sharing your life online? Honestly, I've been really thinking so much about this, and it might not be obvious, but I am introverted and extroverted at the same time. I'm a very private person, yet I still love to share my life. I feel like I'm very conflicted. Anyways, one boundary that I have with sharing my life online is not being too detailed. I work as a fraud analyst by day, and I know how people can get so much detail and what they can do with the amount of information that they have about you. And therefore, most of the videos that you'll be watching about me are not in real time. For safety reason, I mean, we're in 2026, you would think that women are safe, or anybody is even safe. but safety is still a luxury women can't just afford, and that's why most of the things you'll be watching are not in real time. Also, another boundary that I have with sharing my life online is I want to be sure that those my loved ones feel comfortable being around me. I don't want to ambush anybody with a camera and force them to be online, because it is my channel. I am the one that chose to be online, not them. Whatever benefit I'm getting from the channel, I am the one benefiting it, not benefiting from it directly, not them. So anyone that is willing or wants to be on the channel will be on the channel. Anyone that does not want to be on the channel, you would not see them here, because everyone should have a choice. Everyone should be able to exist and be comfortable around me like they've always been, even before I had a channel. And that is something I really, really want to practice, and I really want to keep at the forefront when I'm sharing my daily life. All right. What is something you're still figuring out? Honestly, a lot. If this question, ChatGPT, if this question is about life, then there is a lot I'm still figuring about my life. I'm still figuring out my career path. Like, what do I even want to be? What do I want to be? I feel like I wake up every day and I'm inspired by another career path and I want to change it. I feel like, apart from career, I feel like I've been talking about career a lot. Even life in general, like, where do I want to live? Do I want to live in Canada forever? I mean, I was thinking about it, I think 2 days ago, like, about living in Europe and the kind of lifestyle I would have in Europe. I was just thinking about their what do they call it, their work benefits, the retirement, even also the connectivity of Europe, being able to travel from place to place, especially through train, or just having an EU visa for those that don't have a strong passport, things like that. So I've been really thinking about, okay, also the food, the weather to an extent, and I would say the culture. They are much more laid back and relaxed. They work to live, not live to work. Am I correct? And yeah, I think that's it. And I'm maybe in the nearest future, you probably see me in Europe. But until then, Canada is home for me. All right. I'm going to move to the next step in my routine, which is to use my snail machine. And while I do that, I'm going to answer a question that is much more fun. Let's see. What question do you have for me? What kind of things do you like to read? Oh. I love this question. I'm a hopeless romantic. Monka romance bookiati. God, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love. I just love love. I've been reading so many romance books lately. Once I finished my exam like this, marathon, I started reading them like there is no tomorrow. If I'm busy, just know I'm busy reading romance books. So romance books, I love it. I love the plot, especially when it is well written, and the plot makes sense. I don't like the ones that just, he sees her, she sees him, they are now fighting, he's a secretary. No, it's usually the woman that is secretary. She's a secretary and she hates him, and now they like each other, and now they kiss happily ever after. Absolutely not. I love a good plot twist. And if you have any book recommendation for me, please leave it in the comment section. I would definitely check it out if it is interesting. I'm not promising you anything. All right, so let me use my snail machine. Also, I've been using the snail machine for the last few months, and I think it's making my face smoother. Honestly, it's been so good. I wonder why I stopped it back in 2024. I used to use it a lot back in 2024, then I stopped it in 2025, but I'm so glad I started again, because this thing is gold. It's so good. I love it. Next question for me. What is one food habit you are trying to improve? After coming to Canada, it feels like my portion sizes are just delusional. I sometimes eat more than I feel like sometimes I end up with so much on my plate that I feel obligated to finish it, even though I get full very fast. And that's something I've been really trying to control, intentionally eating, ensuring that I take just enough to feel full, just enough. And you know something, I met one of my friends recently, and she was saying something about how she eats, or the way she portions her food. I've not known her to always do this, but when I heard her say that that's how she's doing things now, I got inspired, honestly. And it's basically the prophetic way of eating. Basically, eating one third, drinking one third, and leaving one third for air. If you put that at the forefront of your mind, you will be intentional about eating, because when you know that there are three parts to the meal, you would not overconsume the food before you drink water. You kind of balance it out, and that's something I really want to practice more. And also hydration. Some days I feel like I can go hours without drinking water, but I drink tea a lot, so I technically stay hydrated, but I want to still incorporate drinking actual water more often. So yeah, that is something I really want to practice. Next step in my routine is the moisturizer. All right, so let's see, what's the next question? You dress based on mood, comfort, or the story you want the outfit to tell? I don't dress based on mood, definitely. Comfort, sometimes I feel like I leave it out of the door. The story you want the outfit to tell. I'm not sure I'm trying to tell any story with my outfit, but I think when I dress up, I basically look at my wardrobe. I look at my closet, I look at my bag stand to see what have I not worn in a while. Then I pick the items I've not worn in a while, and I try to create something unique, or a combo that I feel is interesting with them. So I pick outfits based on what is in my cupboard and I have not worn in a while. I'm very big on using everything I buy. I'm very big on that. If I'm going to work hard to earn the money, I might as well use it. And that's why when I dress up, just know that whatever you see me wearing, I likely haven't worn it in a while, and that's why I'm wearing it. Because it's very important to not have clothes or bags that you've not even used in 40 days. Like, apart from it not being recommended, it just feels like you don't know what you have and you keep buying more. The next question is, what is something you romanticize that other people might find normal? Something I romanticize that other people might find normal is my shower routine. Oh my god. I like to shower like I'm in a commercial. You're just scrubbing your hands with your soap, you make it lather, and now you're scrubbing your body. After that, when you're rubbing your lotion on your body, you're just like gentle, like you're in a commercial. I love it, because I don't know why. It just makes me happy, and it makes me feel special. So I keep doing it. So when I shower, I take my time, like scrubbing, and then I rub my lotion. Very fancy. I mean, it is nice. Those are the little things that makes life interesting, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to use my Nivea lotion, my sunscreen now. It's not that sunny outside, but because I'm using a lot of actives, I'm trying to clear my hyperpigmentation. I'm really taking my sunscreen game very seriously. I don't want to get hyperpigmentation again. What's the next question, ChatGPT? What kind of creator do you not want to become? This is a very interesting question, and I feel like I've answered it indirectly in one of my other questions, one of my other answers actually. I don't want to, and this is something that really scares me. I don't want to be a creator that all they talk about is what to buy. Buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. There's just so much in the world already. You have so much at home already that you're not using. I want to be a creator that inspires to use what you have, not to buy more. Would there be situations where you see me use something that you think, oh, this is lovely and I would like to have it? Of course, yes. Now, but however, I would really appreciate or prefer when people get inspired by what you see me wear, and you look at what you have in your wardrobe. What is the closest thing to what she did? How can I recreate it? How can I put an artistic, a fun spin to it? This channel is about creativity. This channel is about thinking outside the box, if I may say so. So I want you to be inspired by what I do, not do as I do exactly, if that makes sense. What is your idea of a good day? This is a nice question, ChatGPT. This is a lovely question. My idea of a good day, I love a slow day. I love a day that starts with just romanticizing my mornings, just waking up, drinking tea, because I'm a very routine based person. And I once I follow my routines and I get most of the things on my to-do list done, I feel like I've had a good day. So a good day to me is a day that is slow but intentional, a day that is full of meaning, a day that is full of stillness here and there, carefully planned stillness, like sitting and just thinking a bit, sitting and just resting, sitting and just doing nothing, doing absolutely nothing. Because I feel like it just feels like we must always do. There is no rest anymore, and that should not be the case. So for me, a good day is a day that is intentional. All right, so I think I'm almost done with my routine. I just have the glow recipe hue drops to do on my face. So I use this like blush and highlighter at the same time. Just put it on my cheeks and I dab it in. What's the next question? I want a fun question. What is something you are learning about not abandoning yourself? I used to be someone that I used to have, what did they used to call this thing? Superhero, what's it called? Yeah, superhero complex, I think. I used to feel like if I did not do something, or the person would be stranded, who would help them, what will happen to them, and with time I learned people would be fine. They will be fine. If you don't do it, somebody else will do it. And just remembering that you are not God. You are not God. And whoever God has written to help that person will end up helping the person. However the person would go about their life, they will go about it. So learning not to abandon, like learning that what is things are not in my own hand. Other people's lives are not in my own hand. The only person's life that is in my hand is my own life. And another thing that came to my mind when I read this question is, if I abandon my own self, if I'm scrapped to my own self, then who is going to prioritize me? Like, are they going to deprioritize themselves and prioritize me when I am abandoning myself? Absolutely not. It makes zero sense. Absolutely not. So if I don't prioritize myself, who will? Who will? And just realizing that and remembering that makes me conscious of always putting myself first in many and almost all situations, because there are going to be very few situations where you will need to put others first. Many times you will need to consider the impact of certain decisions and actions on your own self, because you can only pour from a full cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And for a while, this lesson was a very hard one to learn. I would always be pouring, and then I was depleted. And nobody likes somebody that has no life in them, right? Even those that you're pouring into, at some point, it's just like, this jug that is pouring the water, it might need a change. Then they get another jug, and you will be there, old jug. Nobody's asking for more from you anymore, because now you have nothing. So always remember that the jug can only pour water out if it is full, if it has water in it. Yeah, so that's something I learned there. I went deep there, Sha. Okay. I'm on the last part of my skincare routine. The skincare doesn't end with the face, it ends with your hands. I used to have crusty hands before, but I've been really taking care of them, and thanks to this, my hands have been staying moisturized a lot. So get yourself a hand cream, or use your hand cream that you have, and keep your hands moisturized, because when your hands look good and they look smooth, it just feels nice. It's part of the skincare, it's part of the outfit. What is one random hill you will die on? I would sing a song to you and sing Yoruba, but basically that hill that I will die on is kò sọ́gbọ́n tó lè dá, kò síwà tó lè wù, kò sọ́nà tó lè mọ̀, tó lè fi táyé lọ́rùn o. Basically, there is no trick that you can play. There is no attitude or character that you can display. There is no behavior that you can have that would fully please the world. At every single point in your life, every decision you make will either please a group of people or displease another group of people. Not everyone would not be happy with the exact same decision. So why not just do what you want to do? Why not just do what you need to do? Because somebody's going to be unhappy at the end of the day anyways, and it might as well not be you. And that is something I've been really conscious about, and that is a hill I will die on. Please, people at any point in time, ensure that it's not always going to be easy, and at some point in time, some people that we prioritize in our lives, people that are close to us, we would take the things that they say to our heart. We would consider what they think about us, which is important, which is necessary. But at every single point in your life, always ensure that the person whose decision or whose opinion matters most to you is you. Because if you damage your life listening to other people's opinions, you will be the one to suffer it at the end of the day. They will all mind their business and face their life when life starts to deal with them. And you'll be left with the repercussion of your decision. And that is why I would die on that hill. People pleasing, honestly, if you have it, I used to have it. If you have it, it is something to work on. It is something to try to cure. All right, so for today's outfit, I'll be wearing this beautiful, beautiful shoes from New Balance. I haven't worn them that much, so I'm going to be wearing them today. And then for my pants, I'll be wearing this gray pants, gray jeans. They're basically gray jeans, brown belt, like nudish colored inner. Very lovely peach scarf. I haven't worn this in, I think, over a year now. And that's why I'm wearing it now. A cream button-up shirt. I literally took it from my friend's wardrobe. And then this beautiful Nike cap. Also from my friend's wardrobe. At this point, you would know that my friends shop from my wardrobe, I shop from theirs. And that way, the clothes go round and round. And then I'll be carrying this beautiful bag. It's so beautiful. I got it from Winners. And then, of course, sunglasses. Yeah, because just so bougie. I don't like the sun. I don't like the sun on my face. And then I'll get dressed and see you in a bit. So I'm done getting dressed and this is what I'm wearing. So here we go. Thank you so much for staying with me till now. If you stayed till now, you're a G, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.